a leader is in here. He's going to come out in you.
The only thing we just rely on is election campaign, and then we bring up leaders. To the point of
it's from my village.
The legislature supposed to be
Christian. You understand? They go to churches, they go to mosque.
No. That's the problem we have. That's the problem we have.
But there's money in the country, just that we don't invest. We don't try to make money.
Every human being, we want more than less. In economic theory.
A very good morning to you all, and that is a weekly bulletin. When you run through that promo, you hear our voices on serious issues, what we do here. Yeah, this is a place where we take a roundup of what is really happened within the week. Topical issues, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. The show is going to be on point. We're going to be keeping to time, and we're going to be asking ourselves a very, very difficult question. As usual, my guests are right here. They are thinking this morning. They're looking very beautiful. I'm so proud of them. Hello, guys.
Good morning, Daddy.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You guys are shining. Nice to see your fine faces. Do we have Chibuza today? All right, my son is going to join us right today. All right, I'm really happy to have Chibuza with us. All right, we'll be adding Chibuza. So how are you guys doing? How is Abuja generally? And young woman, don't tell me you did anything better yesterday, your birthday. You stayed at home, right? You stayed at home.
Of course I did.
We're gonna watch you guys, when they teach you journalism at home, when you're in the unit, there's something they tell you, and I'm gonna say this on air. When you're gonna enter anywhere, be careful, because you are a public figure. Off the phone. A word is enough for the wise. Anyway, let's have our guest with us today. Hello, Chibuzo. Make you set your camera because we want to see Chibuzo clear. Your network, not try and Chibuzo, your network is still struggling, but it would be nice to have you loud and clear this morning. How are you, son?
Fine, sir. Good morning.
Morning. All right, I have these two beautiful women here. When I have you, at least I have somebody on my side, somebody young who can cover them, and they're just looking all beautiful. It's a handsome guy right here to attack you guys. All right, so this is the weekly bulletin, and as usual, we're going to take a look at the topical issues in Nigeria. Today, I just want us to, before we go into the main issues, I try to play a little bit. I play light. I try to play the light of it. So my question today for us is Nigeria a failed state? No one says a country they fail. That is a question we need to ask ourselves. I know we're going to be sentimental. Those who are familiar with the government or those who are gaining from the government might say, what is this old man talking about? But the true question is Nigeria a failed state? You know what I did? I asked AI, what is a failed state? This is the definition of a failed state. And I'm publishing it right now. AI said, the definition of a failed state, according to AI, which I think is modern, he said a failed state is generally defined as a country with a government that is unable to perform essential functions, such as ensuring security. Do we have security in Nigeria? Providing basic public services. Do we have healthcare or little education in Nigeria? And enforcing the rule of law. What happened at the Boko Haram? There are some states in Nigeria where the hoodlums are actually in control. They told us that we hear story of what is going on in Borno. Is it Borno? Borno is only a rare case. Even in Benue, where people are displaced from their home. Inside Nigeria, people displaced from their own home in the same country. And we have a government. So my question to you young people today is Nigeria a failed state? Chibuzo, let's start with you, because there will be no sentiment in your case.
Good morning, my people.
Good morning.
I'm happy to be here again. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear, son. Yeah. So I asked you a question, Shibuzo. Do you think Nigeria is a failed state? Maybe Shibuzo didn't get all that. Maybe you guys. Let's hear from you two first. Why Shibuzo is trying to stabilize his network. I won't take him out. All right, Mary and Patience. While we're waiting for Shibuzo, do you guys think Nigeria has failed or is in the process of failing. Following this definition of a failed state, I didn't say go to do. There will no reason to go to and read all the books in the world, but it's Nigeria. Is it a failed state? It's harsh to call your own country failed. But do we really, are we coping? Are we a nation? I am just wondering here that if we have a government, Mary, the primary aim of government is to protect lives and properties. If you see the reason people came together and said, let us form a government so that you will not jump on me, I will not jump on you. There will be a set of rules that will govern all of us. And together we try to prosper as a nation. That is why we come together. Otherwise, the robots should stay their own. Everybody should stay on their own. But we decide to come together so that we can have prosperity. And amongst all, we should be able to sleep at home. Today, in this country called Nigeria, some people are displaced inside Nigeria. They call it the IDP camp. I don't understand it. Sometimes when they say it is alien to me because I don't understand how you can displace somebody in his own home. And we have a government. The question I ask is, in state like Benue State, where they have IDP camp, I think there's IDP camp in Edo State. I don't know. But it should be alien to me to have it in Edo. Why do we have IDP camp in Edo anyway? Are the people from the same Edo State or they're taking them from another state? I don't understand this. And I really want to know, I want to hear from you young people today. Is Nigeria a failed state?
I think the major reason for the IDP camp is because of insecurity. So they try to bring them together because they are homeless.
Yes.
No.
But if a government that cannot allow you to, we have a government, right? We have the police, we have the army, we have the air force. The essence of all of them is to secure our lives and properties. So now the same, where are the police? Where are the army? Where are the navy?
There are places you can't find them in this country. They don't go to everywhere.
Okay.
That's just the truth.
So there are places where we don't have police.
They'll tell you that the police not also a human being. That they're also human beings, even our security forces, that they're also human. So they are also
so in other words, the hoodlums are more powerful than the government. And that is a failed state. When it gets to a place
I think you don't want to say it's a failed state. I'm trying to see why we should not really conclude that it's a failed state.
I know, I agree, Doctor.
We are going to that point at which you might say it might be if they don't do anything. But for now, I can't really say Nigeria is a failed state because are we fighting war?
That's the basic question, maybe.
Are we fighting war? No. Are we running helter-skelter? No. Everybody, you can go to your house and sleep peacefully.
No, that is a war. When you are at war, it's different from being a failed state. You are talking of war. War is until we start killing each other and begin to rape one another, that is at war. There's anarchy. But a failed state is where, you see the definition, is defined as a country with a government. When there is war, there's no government. Everybody do what they want. This set of people, like if we go to war now, unfortunately, we don't pray for that in Nigeria. You find the law that is governing the Biafran area will be different from the law that will govern the north. And they want to, you understand, everybody will defend their own. And we'll fight a different war. That's a country at war. Are we at war?
But I can't really boldly say Nigeria is a failed state for now.
I like that. Let's defend the country.
No, it's not like that. Me coming here to say Nigeria is a failed state will not really be a nice thing to do. I don't know for you.
Yes,
I can't really say it's a failed state.
Okay. I'm looking at the indices. I'm not sentimental here today. Yes. Let's look at the indices. What makes a state?
Because if Nigeria is really a failed state, we won't have people that are still doing well. You know, there are people that are still doing well. Yes. There are people that will boldly tell you that they don't feel like leaving the country. They don't want to travel.
I think it's not about leaving the country. Are they secured in their home? Mary, the question is, are Nigerians, not about the few who are oppressing, are Nigerians secured in your home?
The rich ones that decrease. People that are actually having these issues of insecurity are just the poor ones. The poor masses tends to be suffering, right?
Maybe. If
you go to the houses of rich people that decrease, there are homes that you can't even enter. because before you enter from inside, they've already seen you. I know cases of some homes where they tell you that their gates has this electric shock, right? You can't just go and knock on their gate. They have to off something inside the house before you can open the gate. So because they have the money, there are some doors that you can't really shoot and you expect bullets to enter. That is why these people have the money, right, to secure themselves. It is the poor masses. That's why I say I can't really say we are doing fine in Nigeria, but I cannot come out here and say it's a failed state. We are not totally failed. But
I agree with you. I agree with you. But my question is not really for the few people. I'm not talking about for some people. I'm talking about the general look of Nigeria. All right. Yes. When you look at our country, are we secured by the government? There's one thing we say. Are we secured by the government? Look at the definition. That such as ensuring security. Are we secured? That's one. Are you going out? I don't think I will ever be traveling in the UK and I'll be thinking there's going to be one hoodlum who's going to hold me. And I will call the police will not be there to take care of me. Who born her?
If that's what you're saying, there are places that police are securing. They go there maybe 12-6 to...
I'm talking about the general country, maybe.
Around 9:30, 10 p.m. Sometimes you don't see police at the checkpoints. There was a time.
The person is trying to win in the checkpoint. Simple.
I know police that lost their lives. Yes, at least I know.
Mary, don't go there.
Eh? Chibus, I don't want to argue. The thing is that the
I've been having some
killers that they went there and shot all the police in that checkpoint.
I've been having some network challenges.
Yes.
You said?
Mary.
Yes. Go on, Chibuzo.
Mary.
Yes, Chibuzo. Your network is not even good. You say you want to come and
so go on, Chibuzo. It will stabilize. I know this network. After some time, the network it will dwell in.
Who knows if it's raining in Port Harcourt? Because that place does not have they don't have season of rain at all. Anytime. Maybe it's raining in Port Harcourt and maybe that's why it's affecting.
It's always like that.
I mean, I know Chibuzo is going to come for me, but I'm trying to tell you reasons why sometimes.
No, I can understand where you're coming from, Mary. I think you are looking at it as from you're being defensive. The question I ask is not me, not you, Nigeria. You understand? Do you feel safe by the government because you have a government? That's a simple question.
No,
okay,
sir.
So that
no. Nigeria is a failed state.
I know that I don't think what we say. I know.
If maybe it's not completely. Maybe now it's not completely a failed state, but it is.
It is. Yes, that's it.
Let's respect. There's nothing to defend. A country that has lost its ability to fulfill fundamental security is a failed state. To protect its borders is a failed state. Is a failed state.
And a country
Can I give you an example?
A basic primary education. With all the
yes, it's a failed state.
Not provide basic primary education. You said we are not a failed state.
If the countries, some of these countries that have failed country or that has failed, some of them there are still rich people in the country, but that does not mean guarantee the country is fair, non-fair state. Nigeria is a fair state. Is the government ability to protect lives and property. That's their job. A country that cannot protect its citizens, protect its border.
When we talk of basic challenges, let us look another aspect of it. When I say providing basic public services, a country that cannot feed itself.
Yes.
Wait. We have all the land, we have everything, but we cannot feed ourselves.
Aside from the definition you are giving here, maybe from my own perception, do you people know what failed is? Failed.
Okay. Maybe you don't. We're not at war. Maybe I didn't say we're at war.
No, I'm not talking about war. that is coming for me now. I want to ask you, failed. At least you went to school F9.
No,
Okay,
let me ask you one question. Mary, let me ask you one question. Hold on, sir. Don't be offended. Mary, is Nigeria in control of their borders?
No.
Why did you say so?
Why you say they are not in control of their border? The border is not the one that customs. You see the custom people that they go there to check people that are bringing in things. Those custom people will not connive those things for themselves. Yes, that decrease corruption and
let me ask you one critical question. Have you asked yourself where the guns and bullets that is coming into the country, where it's coming out, where it's coming in from?
If you want to start
those missionaries killing it. Wait, hold on. The machinery is killing, coming into the northern part of Nigeria. Where are they coming from? Is their border secured? Nigeria is the first state.
Is the government
Nigeria is the first
state? No, agree.
Is it government fault that these customs, right? They're supposed to be
checked? Yes, it's the government's fault. If the government is not that, if government is
how?
Who is the government? Who is the custom? Who is the government?
No, I will make it
a job. No, if you are applying here, tell me to do a job to be credible in my job, right? They are the ones that fail to do their job. Is it still the government? Can we actually remove our mind from always wanting to call the government on everything? They believe that they are doing their jobs. These people are the ones that are corrupt because they're not doing the things that are.
You know why? You know why? They say that there's this say they always say they say when the foundation is faulty, what do you expect? If the government itself is doing the right thing, there's a rule of law that when you commit a crime, the law will hold you responsible. There will be no corruption. The level of corruption we have today, as it is today, was it like that during the Goodluck Jonathan regime? No. During the Yar'Adua regime, was it like that?
And let us be clear that the custom, that let me come here. That the custom is not working. It's not the fault of the custom. It's the fault of the government. Yesterday,
I gave what I'm saying.
How?
I gave an instance here. Let me explain this to you, Mary. Are the custom not Nigerians?
They're Nigerians.
That is what I'm saying.
Let's make it simple. Yesterday, I told you somebody asked me a question that when you go to Zenith Bank, the people working there, are they not Nigerians?
They're Nigerians.
Do they go there to steal the whole money in the bank?
No.
So are you saying all Nigerians are thieves? Nigerians that are stealing are because the system encouraged them to steal. The cost of stealing is because the government
in other countries that still have rules.
Arab
countries that they immediately give you life sentences.
Did that decrease that? So does still not occur even in UK that is staying? He confirmed it that yes.
Let me argue that. I want to.
Nigeria is the faith state.
Another decrease and one place today.
I think Nigeria have issues that affect a country, which is corruption, insecurity, what do they call this? Unemployment. You know, these are major issues.
The question is, who can we blame for it? Who can we blame for that?
The government.
It's the government, sir.
Maybe. If you agree that we should blame the government for that, we said here that a failed state is a country with a government. It is a one without a government. That is unable.
Our government is not unable, right?
Are they able?
They have the means to correct whatsoever
the people
is
they put
on.
in a particular
I want to ask a question.
Only one thing. When I say this, I'll let you talk. Why is the people in Zenith Bank not stealing?
That the Christian leave Zenith Bank. Can we leave Zenith Bank and let me give you one?
UBA. Why are they not stealing?
You are listing different government offices, right? In Nigeria here. Is it the fault of the government that they employ these people and they fail to function?
So is it not the fault of the Zenith Bank to have? Mary, go and put your bank with
Mary.
You see your money.
Daddy Chris, let me help you out. These people, they plan us this morning. I will not agree with them. They plan us this morning.
Exactly.
Daddy Chris, I want to ask Mary the question this morning. Mary, why are there agencies in the country? Why did they create all these agencies? Let me use an example. EFCC is an example. Why is there EFCC?
Okay. Yes, God bless you for that question. EFCC that will go and collect money for Yahoo boys and release them. Is it government fault? I know where you are going to.
Hi.
EFCC now they are corrupt.
Listen,
Is it they are corrupt?
Listen. Hold on. Let us leave Yahoo boys out of this.
EFCC
Hold
not
on.
doing that, becoming the fault of the government.
Oh yeah, hold on now. Hold on first. Let us leave EFCC out of this. What of the government officials? Okay, let's use Yaya Bello as an example. What happened to Yaya Bello today? Is the case not is the case not closed?
Is okay? Alex Oti, wait, Alex Oti of Abia State, is he not working? Is it everybody that is Yaya Bello?
Let me tell you.
I only agree that
everybody cannot be Yaya Bello.
Or we can only agree that 70%.
Just accept that Nigeria is a first. After this show, go and make more research about what first stage.
So I know that you've never liked to support anything Nigeria. So on this one, me, I will not agree with you. Nigeria cannot be totally a failed state.
Nigeria is a first state. They've lost ability to secure the citizens of the country. There's no security in the country.
I know. Thank you, Shibuzo. It's easy to be sentimental.
Their borders are so porous. Their borders are so porous.
Mary, if you are the one from Benue State and your parents are in IDP camp, then that is when you can call Nigeria a first state. Is that what you're saying? Until you are from Benue and your parents are in IDP camp, you cannot go home. That is when Nigeria will be a first state.
I want to understand something here. Please, who are the governments? Let me know why you people feel like government is responsible for everything. Who are the government?
My God. You see, today we elected the government, Mary. To ask that question is childish. We elected the government. You were aware when we elected and Tinubu won and he was sworn in as the president of Nigeria. Okay, he has appointed ministers. Can I finish, man? You asked me about the government. He has appointed ministers. We have ministries. We have the police. We have the army, all to secure us and to provide food for us, to prosper our lives. Are they doing that? When the government is in place and they don't do that, that state is called a failed state. It doesn't say that the people that cannot feed themselves. When there's no law and order, like what this young woman said now, I think Patience was trying to say something. When we cannot, a country where there is no law and order, where the big one can just take, the poor man can die. In the UK, let me tell you this. Why the UK works better. They make sure that the lowest salary of anybody in the UK is enough. Okay, today, let me put it. The manager may earn £3,000. The minimum workers, we must earn £1,400 or 1,600, because that is how government make sure that the law does not allow you to be overreached while some can die. That is a country that is controlled by the government. Controlled. I use the word control. The government must be in control. Otherwise, a country where people now, where only human beings control themselves. You see now, one have a helicopter, or one is flying on a private jet. He doesn't pay anything to the other one. The other ones can die. Mary, can you see people on the street of Nigeria? Only in Nigeria you will see children born uncared for. It's the job of government to take them, not the parents. In this country, the parents have little role. The government give you money to feed the child because the child belongs to the government. The child will grow up to become the governor. The government is aware that every child could become a governor. They train the child to be the best. If you parents are not doing your job, they will take the child from you. The child does not belong to you. It belongs to the state. The question is, do we have a country? Do we have a state? You have a state, yes. We didn't say that there's no state, to Mary. We didn't say there's no country. We asked whether is it a failed state?
If you are not totally failed.
It's not
totally
a really
failed.
working government, but it's not a failed
government. A failed government.
Okay, there's a working government and it has not failed. Okay, maybe I agree with you, young woman. It has not failed completely. But there's IDP camp.
There is.
Okay.
Mary,
I
you
will
know
tell you.
today,
You ask a question, and the government does not know how ammunition enter the country. They don't know how ammunition come because they are killing us with ammunition. They don't know how the ammunition enter the country.
Mary, I want to also ask you a question.
Please don't come for me this morning. You are not in Abuja. You kept us in Abuja. And you want us to come and follow you and be saying this or that one. No,
But I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria now. I'm in Nigeria. I'm not in the UK.
Come and insult the government.
I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria.
Okay.
Have you asked yourself? Have you ever think that if these billions and billions of nairas and dollars our politicians are stealing, has it and taken to other countries to develop their country or to enrich their economy? Have you ever asked yourself if they use those millions and billions of dollars and nairas to establish companies in this country, that this level of unemployment will reach to this extent? Will there be a job? Do you think that people are not willing to work, despite the fact that the country has given us a very bad perspective that some people now think that working is a scam? You understand, based on the foundation of the country. Do you think that if there is company, even as that, even in the midst of this hardship, people are looking for job, people are looking for work of 15,000. If you will see a graduate begging for work of 30,000, do you think is funny? It's not funny. Maybe it's not funny. Let's call it spade a spade.
Shibuzo, let me help them maybe put this. Thank you, Shibuzo. What you just said is very important. And when I talk to Nigerians now, looking at me today and saying that, oh, I am not one of those that steal the money that make the money out of the country. Let me remind you, you mama, you papa, you know how much your school fees of your son in UK cost? It's 14,000 pounds, Mary. 14,000 pounds in naira today is 30 million naira. Imagine how much that would do to a Nigerian school for one child. 30 million for a year. A child costs you 18,000 to 20,000 pounds, which is equal to 40 million naira. Make you think and first. 40 million naira from one person. They take them out of the country. How many they come out a day? And when you are sick, beggar, Buhari, you know how much we spend on Buhari? I'm following this young boy. So when we say we are not, Buhari must have spent close to $1 billion on his health in the UK. It's our money. The money does not belong to Buhari. Even your own money does not belong to you. Your money belongs to the state. It's the duty of the government to make sure the money does not go anyhow. If the government is unintelligent to do so, he is a failed government in making us a failed state. If we can understand that, then that is the question I ask. But my guests believe that Nigeria has not totally failed. Let us pray we don't really totally fail. But where we are now.
And because even your president said, we are just in the baby step suffering.
Oh, at 60-something years old, Mary, look at me. Do I look like a child?
Baby stage.
I don't reach to get grandchildren. Get plenty grandchildren. I'm not a child. Nigeria is 60 years old. Still a baby.
Mary, I want to ask you a question this morning.
Good.
Today is me and you.
Yes, sir. Ask the very my daughter, my son.
I am not right to buy this
Okay. If the government want to prove us that the country is not a failed state, they should bring back their children to the country to school with us here.
Amen.
Have you ever gone to? They should not go to outside country. They shouldn't go outside country for medical treatment.
Let people they get treatment for Nigeria.
For medical. Have you gone to government schools? Have you gone to government school?
When the whole Yahaya Bello saga, sorry to cut you. When the whole Yahaya Bello saga came up, the money they said he used in paying his child's school fees. You remember the school was in Nigeria, very expensive school in Nigeria here. But it's not owned by the government. Is it owned by the government? Country right now, but it's in Nigeria now. You are talking about them schooling outside the country. Now let me bring this to you. Good luck, Jonathan, right? There's this child that is schooling here in Nigeria, a private university. I know that it's a private school, but it's in the country, not a government school. The private. I'm not talking
about the why can't Nigerians as a country, government as Nigeria, why can't they have their own standard well-published school?
That's what I'm saying. You've not answered my question.
No help.
You talked about that they should bring their children back to the country, right? And school. I'm trying to tell you that most
To
of
school in government school, to school in government school, not the private school, to school in government school. The one they created by themselves, the one they built by themselves.
if truly there are still private sectors that are doing well, it means you are not totally failed. We cannot measure the country just on government properties. There are also private sectors that are doing well.
Maybe we're going to see what private sector does. When we compare a country and we talk about the private sector, we're going to take a look at what will happen to us when we're going to look at the trending news today. Sorry to bring this, I'm jumping now. Airline price will not be favorable to the people if private people run it. Food price will not be favorable to the people when private people run it all. Government, you cannot tell private people how to price. You eject. Government must be doing the same business like you. Government will set you into competition. You're going to charge people 20,000, government will charge 10,000. So you will be forced to run with the government price. Even when government can make law, they will not want to do that sometimes. Okay, you want to charge 20,000 naira to go to Lagos. Government motor na 10,000. People will queue for the government motor. You will not be able to control it. Today, government is doing nothing. It's a failed government. I think, okay, Mary, let me put it this way. Do you agree that Nigeria have a failed government? Maybe if you don't like the word failed state.
No, okay, that is what I'm trying to say is, can we also see to the fact that the private sectors are doing well? With the government, I'm not supporting anything government. I know that, yes, they're not trying. But we have private sectors that are doing well. That's what I'm saying. So we should also applaud them for doing well in their private offices, in their private businesses.
Mary, the way you are saying this thing is as if the money that the government is spending, it belongs to the individual occupying that particular seat. It is our money. It is his country's money. He's only there to represent the country. I don't even understand this. We shouldn't be talking as if. I'm telling you, we shouldn't be talking as if this money is their own individual money. See what this lady told us before the husband came to power. He said they don't need Nigerian money. That their family is super rich. They are there to help us. What is happening today?
That's the woman that said that. Now this mama talking.
What is happening today? They are stealing money up and down. All the money that they borrowed, have they given account of it? What have they done with it? Look at the minimum wage they implemented, the audio minimum wage. Have they started paying? Federal government itself have they started paying the minimum wage of 70,000? How much is bag of rice today? Bag of rice is 120 something thousand. A foreign bag of rice. The local one is about close to 800,000. What are we saying? No, now this is not fair.
No. The truth is, and let me shock you guys. Do you know that Morocco, now African countries, today they are the highest exporters of vehicles. They don't go outside though. When we want to fly now, we fly through Morocco. Most of them coming to me now because I'm in London. I do Nigerian week. We have some of them fly through Morocco. I say, when they fly through Morocco, when Nigerian Airways. Listen, Nigeria have nothing other than politicians displaying cheap wealth, and they are actually cheap. These people are village fools. How can you have a country as blessed as Nigeria? And this is what you make
Nigeria.
We made it that we say food, there's no food on the table. Nigerians are crying, there's no food. No food. When only the land in one part, only in Delta State, can feed the whole Africa. We go to bed with no food. No. I don't understand. Maybe you have the defense on that.
There was a day on this show that you said, what if peradventure you become the president? Like if you are there, right? And maybe when you are there, all these things you are thinking you would do, when you get there, you might not be able to do them again. That you feel.
Yeah, you go wrong. Una not go even stay. Many people go wrong.
No, you said there's one spirit. There's one spirit that comes in that position.
I see. Now get problem. Now Tinubu are sorry for. At my age, I have nothing to prove. I will make sure you do the right thing, or else, boy, you are in trouble. You don't have any chance with me.
No, you said that it looks as if that position of the president, that seat has one spirit that whenever they go there, You understand?
No, why is it not affecting people in other countries? Why is it not affecting other countries?
And we are looking at maybe because
we have cheap leaders. They don't get IQ. If somebody when they come to power, you use the word misplaced priority. We're going to change the topic now. We're on to the second segment of the show. We talk of misplaced priority. A governor that come to office, look at my governor. You know what he's doing here? In a commission road. Then there's no security in Delta State. He has 2-point-something billion every month. He's here commissioning road. Might bring her back. He's commissioning road. There's no food in the land. The money he's using, the day he came to office, he said that you construct one road from one bridge, one overhead bridge in Warri, for 70 billion. He awarded the contract immediately to Julius Berger. 70 billion naira would have turned Delta State into an agric zone.
Now, there's one thing you don't know. I know that you're not in Nigeria.
I don't know. Tell me.
You see, we these Nigerian people, to be sincere with you, if a particular community or a particular road is bad, they will still be the one that will condemn that government. That day we were outside, right, at the FCTA, you could see people that were protesting. They came out that the government, the minister, right?
Because that is what the government taught us. That is what they taught us.
Yes, even if
that's how they program the Nigerians to be.
Exactly.
That's how they program. You see this mind. This mind is very powerful. Once you keep feeding the mind one particular thing, the mind will automatically. That is the
live in a bad road. We should not have good roads. I want to understand the roads should be bad. Apart
from roads, is there anything the politicians of Nigeria has ever commissioned apart from roads every time? He's doing now for no.
You see what I saw on my Facebook? I see my former boss. I don't want to call his name. With the daughter, they destroy the good. That guy went into House of Rep. What did he bring from my village? Solar panel. He said there's street light now. You can't take the picture of the street light. Send her for me for Facebook. He said, I don't get street light. I said, Jesus Christ. Now this country a day. How can I be in a country where you celebrate street light? When people are hungry.
They will give you reasons why they put it.
I know. May God bless them. Like this governor now, he has reason for giving 70 billion.
Like if you come outside there in our office, you see that they newly.
Look at this street light. Yeah, Mary, this street.
Mary, who be wicked?
This street light.
As wicked talk of anything other than road in his life? Can wicked think of anything other than road? You don't see him before? Or may they come build one thing, they call a law center. May they come commissioner, they cut tape, go they dance. Wicked don't do anything.
You're a Port Harcourt, right? You could actually attest to it. Most of the things Wicked did during his reign as the governor of Rivers State was road. But you put not praising him then. I was in Port Harcourt too.
Me praise her.
No, I'm talking about Chibuzo. I'm talking about Chibuzo. No. All the flyovers from Rukokoro down to all the Obiako, everywhere that he was fixing the road. Like, when people not praising him, they even on the room on that road. Yeah, Wicked was fixing.
That he did what? That is what. Let me tell you, see, Mary, there's no need. See, let's stop praising these politicians. I've said it before. We shouldn't be praising them because maybe that is what is making them. Can you imagine that they will give you a state now, maybe 100 billion, for instance, to do work for the state? Then the politician will see like a 70 billion from the money. Then he will come to the street, maybe do something of 5 million or 100 million. We start clapping hands. But I want to ask you. I want to tell you something. Go and check your state, Enugu State. Go and check. Ask how much Enugu State gets in a month as an allocation. Then they check what the government is doing to know if we amount to that money they are giving them every month.
God bless you. Why is he even waiting for allocation? Why is the dating governor waiting for allocation? What happens to
I'm just talking about not the one the state is generating. No. I'm just talking of the allocation from federal government. Not the one the state is generating.
Enugu State be a country? Is Enugu State not big enough to be a country? Why are you waiting for allocation?
Now what he did now, they are clapping hands for him that he opened a door manufacturing company. That is the only thing people are clapping hands.
When you put in
People are clapping.
but you said the open companies for job employment. Now the open company are
nowhere. Very, don't worry. We marry Mary out quick. We need to next week. We'll give her a husband.
You don't tell Daddy Chris on marry come on. Daddy Chris.
We need to give this guy out in marriage quickly.
Oh my God. So Daddy Chris was saying that why can't the Enugu State governor maybe create job opportunities, companies? Thank God, God bless you. So who said
the creator job opportunity? Make money. Make money, not with the money given to them. What I'm saying is, if the money given to him is used to make money, then we are cool. Even if not door, if he do, how much he make from the door?
Well, even the road.
The only thing that I know that is making me feel bad about my state is they call it coal city state. That thing is just a name. I can't say any coal they are producing. I can't say anything they are doing.
And if you check very well now, and that company is not for the state, so it might be his private company. Privatized.
And you know what?
You understand? All I want to do here in Port Harcourt. Even the slaughter he changed the marketers there in the slaughter in Port Harcourt. Transamade has it. That land is very big. Do you know that what he did is after taking out those Fulani's houses that were doing all manner of things there, the man privatized the land in his name and now and start building a hyper city. You understand? It's not for the state. See, Mary, to be sincere. Leave that you are just talking.
No, see, we should afraid. Mary just said they all go carry her for Abuja, but they come beat her. No problem. Una be two women. They don't do anything. They go marry una.
You will know how I will argue, but for today,
I have a reason for putting only two of you there.
Mary, let me tell you, if I have the opportunity, if I have the opportunity, for instance, to become any maybe governor, president, or any other post in the country, if I go the first tenor, in fact, the second tenor you will be begging me, I will not do campaign.
I'm not coming back.
I will not do campaign. You will vote for me. You will vote for me without me campaigning. If my first tenor, you will campaign for me.
Mentality. It has to change.
Unless
you might go to the office and do the same thing. No. They are Nigerians too.
That is not true, Mary. Patience. The reason why I know it is not true is the same Nigerian working in some sectors and things are doing well. If you tell a Nigerian this is what you need to do, they will do it. Tinubu came. He said the first office, Baba, in office the Minister of Petroleum. See and there, like his senior brother Buhari. All they see is petroleum. So all you sit down is you wait for oil money to come. You sign. You share them. If Tinubu, ask Tinubu, if Morocco today, we could not go there. Morocco is now exporting cars. You understand? Nigeria, when I don't produce one other than innocent.
If you don't you have somebody that manufactures cars in Nigeria? Innocent.
Yes,
innocent.
How many?
Really? I want
It's not in Nigeria.
Okay, Mary, now that they use for it. Now innocent motor,
Mary, I want to ask your friend a question.
Good.
Okay.
Can I go ahead? What's her name? Patience, right?
Yes.
Okay. Assistant, are you married yet?
I'm not.
Are we not young in your eyes?
No.
As you are there now, you are thinking of the kind of man, you are picturing the kind of man you want to have as a husband in the future, right?
Good.
You are programming how your life will be in the future, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
meaning that you have a vision, right?
Of course.
With that vision, can you achieve those things? You are thinking, you are imagining, in fact, you have in your mind. Can you achieve it without a vision?
Of course, without a vision, no.
Any leader without a vision cannot do anything for this country.
That's it.
If you want to become a leader, have a vision. You have a vision. What you want to
then you plan and plan. When you fail, you plan again until you succeed.
Okay.
We cannot get it once.
Who you the plan with now? Somebody that came and said Ministry of Petroleum. I will get it, man.
Do you know that?
No, Chibuzo, let me help you. What Chibuzo said is that if I know this is the kind of man that can get me to where I want, when any other idiot they call you, tell and say, guy, you're not the person I'm looking for. You understand? I know the kind of man I'm looking for because you have a clear vision how you want your life to be. You're not going to accept one refrain. Tinubu came. If Tinubu get plan, as he say, I want to take over petrol. Yes, Tinubu here say, them all the Peter Obi, they say, oh, there will be no subsidy when I get into power. They had a plan, no. Tinubu never had a plan. He said, from today, no oil subsidy. Baba, where the money for the oil subsidy? Peter was going to use it to build refineries. He was not going to remove subsidy. There was nothing wrong removing subsidy. But do you know what? Do you have a vision? That's the question the young man asked.
But can I ask a simple question? If people say Nigeria right now, presently is a failed state, then what if we compared to this stage now? What are we going to call it? If now is failed,
that's why.
What if we become worse compared to what we have now?
That's why we are saying it's not yet.
You can understand.
Patience, we are not yet at war. No, Patience, you are right. Patience, we are not yet at war. I did not say whether Nigeria is at war. We are not yet at war.
I feel like people misunderstood us. People misunderstood us. We are supporting what people are saying. Yes, the government.
We are not. No,
can you say we are totally failed? F9. You are giving us F9.
No, Mary, you didn't read the line. No, when you finish F9, they will return you to farm. Never go to farm yet. Now you're the talk. But we don't get F9. When shall I not get F9? In those days, we'll go put her for police. Ask, when would they leave secondary school? You know, say if you not pass anything, get 999, we'll send you go police. If you talk, you know, that's where we are. You know, we need to send some to police. We are in trouble. The truth is there's no vision. And we are celebrating. In fact, the cheapest part of it all is this is the same country where we have a country where we have the Nigerian police, we have everything to protect us. The police are actually protecting the few people in how many senators police get? One senator will get 7 police. Not know how many they follow Baba. There's no police in the villages. Are you saying that the hoodlums in the farm protecting, disturbing people in the Benue farm are more powerful than the Nigerian army? Is the government that does not want to do it then? They cannot be more powerful than Nigerian army.
Daddy Chris,
you say our people cannot farm.
You are aware of where they went inside the barrack. I don't know if you heard about it. They went inside the barrack, killed a lot of army.
Okay, then we don't finish. Then we don't finish with that.
Mary, you just Mary, let me come in. It's just the question that the Chris asked. You just concluded that Nigeria is the first state. How can a terrorist? How much index? How much does he have? Is there no effort? Listen, see, let me tell you something. You just define Nigeria as a first state. How can a bandit enter an army barrack? For how much he gets now?
If they
how can a terrorist go to Nigerian barracks in a whole barrack? It's not a terrible. What kind of is a result of the year?
I can tell you that even the security, their lives are even still at stake because
they are playing no job there. They know what they are doing. It's the first stage. It's the first stage. No, I'm not. No. See, you shouldn't say this outside though, because they will laugh us. If you say this outside, if you say this thing outside the country, they will laugh.
The killing is not hidden now. We all knew about it. They entered into the barrack.
Mary, let me tell you one thing. This is an international platform. People watch us.
And that's why I say we are not failed.
Okay, I hear you. And maybe
we are failed.
But let's not talk.
Only when we start speaking the truth that we will get what we want. If we keep on covering and pampering these people, we can't get it right. They will keep on doing what they are doing because they will say nobody is against what they are doing. We have to say the truth.
So I have a question. if you both of you are agreeing or are saying that Nigeria is a failed state, do you now encourage the military to take over?
Yes, I've said it in this platform. Yes, I've said it in this. If that would be our solution to our problem, let them take over.
I believe that we have not even experienced military regime before. Let me say,
yes, I've not experienced it, but the one I'm seeing in
the little I heard,
the one I'm seeing in Burkina Faso. The one I'm seeing in Burkina.
During the military, you never put your earpiece. You can never serious slap.
That era was different. See, let me tell you, I'm Niger today. I don't know rejoicing. Niger, our neighbor here.
Thank you.
I don't know rejoicing.
Let's calm down now. Let's do it one by one, slowly. This young woman asked whether we prefer military to take over. Now I'm going to ask you: do you want us to start killing ourselves?
Daddy Chrissy, you're not here.
No. The question I ask is this: do you want us to kill ourselves? Because it's going to get there. In fact, the people are even aware. You know why you say that? The question you ask is a very sensitive one, and it's a very sincere one. Let us be clear. Buhari came to power in those days as a military man, and during their time, in that few years they took over with Idiagbon, they cleaned up the country. You guys were not born. There's something called war against a discipline. We were behaving. All the people that steal money, they were returning the money. They're not able to tell them. Then you go surrender them. See, go to prison. You say, I'm going to prison. That was what happened in this country in the past. So they want Madudiko when he steal money coming out. We call kidnapper with a can and whack. That was the pride of Nigeria then. The question is that not better than what is currently going on now? When every village fool, they loot our money with pleasure, with impunity. Look, and today, you ask me whether we need military. Is it military not better that people can stay in their home than be in the camp? Now, families are now displaced. You don't feel this because, maybe Mary said because I'm not in the country, but you don't feel it because your family is not in the camp. You know what is it for your family to be in IDP camp? You can't go to your village. And you are living in a country. Is military not better for you?
We did not experience it now, but the little story we heard, how tough it was.
Don't think the story. That is propaganda. The question I asked you, Burkina Faso yesterday, they are producing the biggest. Listen, let me tell you. Burkina Faso, I know say you two if you take this video down because they take my video down these days. They say me they talk too harsh. The YouTube, they know they deal with me. The question I ask is this: the YouTube, Burkina Faso, they now have Air Burkina. Do you have airline in Nigeria? Now military boy cosa. They are producing the biggest tomatoes in Africa today. Now they send about 10,000 of their young people to go and study AI, artificial intelligence. How many is Nigeria doing? That Tinubu when come to government, when they take this, take that, they share money, they buy yash. That boy can never buy yash. His wife no go take 1.4 billion, they decorate places. Is military not better for us at this stage? Now, question you ask with patience, and I answer you accordingly.
I didn't experience it, but if that is always going to better the country, fine. I don't have issue with it.
So we don't know.
I want to ask something. Yes. I want to say something. I've been observing something lately. Do you know that the election of Peter Obi make Supreme Court turn Abuja into a state? Do you know that currently now, let me say, apart from Mr. Tinubu being in Abuja as the president, do you know that Wike is the governor of Abuja, but they call it militia, just to twist the law upside down because of one man, for you to favor a particular person. Do you know that today Abuja is a state? Governor of Abuja is Wike. Do you know like that?
He's not elected though. Yes, I agree with you, sir. I agree with you.
You understand? The only thing is that he didn't campaign as governor, but now, because of the law, judgment of the Supreme Court, that Abuja is not a state. during the 2023 general election, presidential election. Do you know that Abuja today is a state because of what the same democracy we are practicing? Today, if you have power,
I like you, son.
Because of the election. It's just because of the election.
It is, no, we are shaping, no, Mary, because they were.
it has entered the country history now. Now they've said it is. You will see that tomorrow. Now maybe tomorrow, another person will come. They want to return that judgment to be the right thing. As of yesterday, and people, the lawyers should be citing that judgment to win their case.
Oh, my son.
Do you know that?
You're studying law now. Like young man, you are preaching law. That is how laws are made. When judgments are passed.
Do you know that? Yes.
Go on, son.
As of yesterday, I watched the headline. Femi Falana wrote a letter to judges, I think so, to return the case of Rivers government to Rivers because they found out there's bias in the case. How can we be building quarters for judges? Then bring a case to their table. They will not give you the judgment. What are you saying now? Do you understand?
Yes.
How do you think that anybody, even Mary, I bought a car for you, I built a house for you, I give you land free. Then now there's a matter concerning my.
No, Mary, I go your house, pay your daddy, finish. You come my house, you tell me rubbish.
You understand? Then I brought a case in your table concerning me. You will judge to kill me. You will judge to kill me. Is that possible?
No judges then are wicked. They be wicked wife.
See, let me tell you, the Democrats has, especially this era of democracy, this current era of democracy, has killed Nigeria.
No, you know what I want to see. You know what I'm going to see. I pray it happen in my time. You know what I want to see, Mary. Mary, you see what I want to see. I swear, I want you to say military take over. I don't know how we can one pass. Come on. I don't know where Yaya Bello one pass come on. Go pass. I don't know where they go there. You understand? Maybe
in Nigeria here, the military should take over. It should not be here.
Military take over. You know what they would hear? Now martial law. Would they hear the martial? I think they happen. Now say you see.
Have you heard that you cannot?
Daddy Chris. Did you hear the debate in the House of Representatives? There's one debate. There's one big debate in the House of Rep, National House of Rep in Abuja at the back of Mary's house. Do you know that they are debating that they should bring Sharia law into the whole state of the country? Sharia.
Inside Nigeria.
Go on. Mary should be able to tell you now. Sharia. But they are kicking against it. Just imagine.
Against it. If not against it, Sharia will not work.
The thing we wanted to do today, we couldn't discuss it because of all this. You know what?
It depends on the topic. The topic is interesting. It depends on the topic. You understand? The topic is. I can be here on this topic. Even 3 o'clock.
No, Mary, we are sentimental. We know what? Sometimes it's difficult to. And when I think perhaps that's how when you deal with your wife at home. Sometimes I'm getting not to understand Mary. What I do sometimes is I don't, you can't discuss anything with a woman. Don't expect emotion in it. Sorry, women, they go the verse now. They go the verse. They go the.
I don't deal with emotions. I don't deal with emotions.
No. But the question I asked Mary, we say, do you agree with this definition that a country with a government?
I cannot agree.
Okay, wait now. Do you agree with this definition that a country? For the purpose of this discussion, that a country is considered a failed state when the government cannot perform essential functions such as security, providing basic things like primary school. You see the primary school national just now, and enforcing no rule of law. A place where somebody will just come take, where Boko Haram go enter place, take our guests, carry them, go, marry some, give them belay before they return them. And you say you are living in a country that country is not a failed state. Another one is coming. It's when they want, they come. They take what they want. Even at war, it doesn't happen like that. People will protect their children and their family. Nigeria cannot even protect our children in schools. Kaduna and their zone. They come and they take.
People are just leaving Kaduna. You see, if you want to buy a very expensive house,
Mary,
go to Kaduna.
maybe
And these are companies that bought
maybe-
us in Abuja, relocated. People are leaving Kaduna. I'm not telling you that I'm supporting.
Okay,
their-
but so Kaduna is a failed state. No, forget about Nigeria. Kaduna don't fail.
I came up on this show and I
okay,
was complaining.
Daddy Chris. Let me start. I want to fight.
I'm trying to say the truth. When you push allow me to talk on this show, I said, how bad the kidnap somebody? The truth was away.
I want to fight Mary now. I want to fight Mary. I want to fight Mary, Daddy Chris. I want to fight Mary. Daddy Chris, I want to fight Mary now. Mary said that Nigeria is not a first state. Well, Daddy Chris, let's help her. Nigeria is not a first state.
We want to help you, Mary. Let's talk now.
Let's help Mary so that Mary will serve her strength. Nigeria is not a first state yet.
Yes.
But let's agree that the leaders of Nigeria, they failed us. Do you know that if we go to church, the church we go today, the church is me and you and I. We are the church. The building is the building.
Yes.
You understand? Let's leave that the Nigeria is a first state. Okay, let's agree that the leaders occupying the corridors and power and seats of power, they failed us. You understand? So there's no two ways about it. The earlier they know, then. Are you okay with that?
The leaders have failed us, Mary. Do you agree that Nigerian leaders have failed us?
We agree to that.
You agree? All right. Okay. So you know that. So now, anytime they talk to woman, if you not agree, you go come pet them. You go agree for you. So as you not agree, say we fail. Say, but the same thing when a government could not. You see the language. If you say government fail, I agree. You say a country that has a government that could not perform. So meaning that country is a failed country. So look at the definition. So you agree, say the government don't fail. So any government that has failed in this thing automatically equate the state to be a failed state. Hallelujah.
Did I say anything?
I knew you're okay now.
Anything. I knew where you were heading to. The truth is, but okay, in as much as we try to blame the government and everything, do we also blame the citizens? You know that citizens also are also faulty in these things. So now,
Mary, you see what you said now. I was going to agree with you, but
let me tell you, I will give you my reasons why I say citizens. Also, the problems of ourselves. Okay. Let's say things are expensive, right? Do you know that the citizens take advantage of it? Nigerian citizens take advantage of it. Why is it that something is?
You are a child, though. This girl
not it. Why is it that anytime press of
Mary, that is the reason why you have what we call price control. Look at the oil sector today. Independent marketers selling petrol to us. You go to one of these police stations, maybe now let me just say Resto Park. Resto Park will sell 500. You go to Jamesco Oil. Jamesco Oil will sell 200. They are the same line, though. Also, why can't we have a price control that will control the price of selling of fuel? If you are selling for 200, let it be.
Why were they selfish?
Everything is still brought down government.
So who push people to go and steal?
No, let's ask Mary, let me answer your question simple.
Is it the government? Why are people selfish on their own?
Wait, Mary. Let's think simple. Let's think simple. The simple analysis I'm going to bring back again is the Nigerians working in the bank that are not stealing the whole money. Are they not Nigerians? Why are they not stealing the whole money there? Let's just think simple. Why are they not stealing money? Or wait, let me put it. Somebody brought a lecturer in this show, and he's a lecturer at a private university, and he said that you cannot misbehave in private university.
I was the one.
Thank you. So that guy, is he not the same lecturer? Is he not in Nigeria?
He is.
So why is he allowed that when you go to the government you can misbehave, and when you go to the private one, you cannot misbehave?
So it means the private, they are working now in Nigeria.
Because so there's rule of law in the private sector. There's no rule of law in Nigeria, meaning there is no government. Everybody, they misbehave. They do what they want. Some people go to the local government to break melon. Have you seen these women? It's not because of the woman that is breaking melon. It's because the system allow you to do so. Mary, I cannot sit when I don't get driver's license. I not go sit in my steering here. I will dare not. I'll do it in Nigeria. Because the Nigerian police, I only give her 10,000 naira. I go leave me go.
Which
But here I
10,000?
go prison. I'll go prison.
10,000 is big now. 10,000 is big.
See, Anna.
It's big.
But here, Mary, I not go try here because I know say I go prison.
You are not understanding I and Oyema. We are not saying that.
No, not you and Oyema. Now let you do your own here. This is a market about you're your own. Oyema asked a very intelligent question. Oyema said, "Make we go to military," and we said honestly, I know. We said yes.
Now this life is. But I agree. I just see Oyema has left my own path.
I'm not even supporting anybody. I'm in my own space right now, trying to analyze this, and all I can say is, Nigeria is not a failed state, but we are at the edge. So if we don't do something about it,
it might lead to it.
All right, then let's agree with that. And at that moment, we want to leave you there today. This topic is coming back next week because it's something we're going to debate, and we're going to look at the indices. When I come back again, I'm going to give figures on why Nigeria is a failed state. And if you try, I will teach you that one thing tomorrow. I don't even need to do when I do my research these days. The internet does a lot for me, and their figures are correct. You understand? So I'll be telling you why Nigeria is a failed state, because I'll be telling you how many people are displaced, how many children who are not in school. These children will become a menace to society tomorrow. Then the Tinubu don't go. We better stop them now, otherwise they're creating problem for you guys. Tinubu go die in another 10, 20 years. Highest. The trouble is causing now. We linger on. If children don't go to school today, they will be grown up at 20 years' time. That night, Papa don't go. Those ones will become armed robbers. They will start to kidnap us. Kidnap you guys. Maybe I don't go too. So you better stop him now so that he doesn't create more menace for tomorrow. What they are doing is they are creating havoc for the next generation of Nigeria. We need to stop it in Jesus' name. Let's quickly take a look at one paper today. Only one, all right? Then we'll move. Only one paper, Mary. Let's quickly do that. Because there's a lot's happening. A lot. Only one paper, Mary. Only one.
This topic should not die like this, so, because I don't know why.
Don't worry. One paper. The way to go there, the paper not go far from this one. Trust me. Now, first state, now go come from there. So as we read the paper, we see in a fake country. The paper must show us say all the things will be discussing. Say it go there the paper. Let's go now. You go see whether we get security, whether we get food there.
We start with the Punch.
Only one, no, Mary. Is Punch the right one?
No, yeah, the Punch.
Okay, good. So we'll go with Punch.
Okay, the big story on the Punch, we have a crashed helicopter. Nama enlists Cameroon, others over missing bodies, victims unveiled. Family's friend mourn deceased NNPC workers. And moving forward, we have a banditry allegation. How Matawale survived cabinet reshuffle on page 4. And also, marketers imported 42 million liters petrol set to arrive on page 19. Here we have a helicopter C. Reps panel indicts ex-aviation minister Sirika on page 27. Spin doctor, entertainer who have perfected art of marketing on page 16. Nigerian turned beggars as biting hunger ravages communities on page 20. Here we have a story that says losing 2015 election, tough moment in my life, coming from Jonathan on page 27. Okay, we have an Ogun teacher in trouble as pupil dies.
What will be the middle story there? Be like say Nigerians turn what?
Turn beggar. I read it now.
I don't hear that well. Read them again. That's how they do my kids when they read for me. Read it again.
Nigerian turn beggars as biting hunger ravages communities.
I bet say it again, Mary.
Nigerian turn hunger.
See, what is a first state? A country that cannot feed himself.
I know that the Chris is going to.
No, see, that's
what and the Chris. And this thing was Was it written by the UK government or UK journalist?
I don't know. The question is,
Mary, I don't know. You can educate me on this. Is this paper written by UK government or UK journalist? Is it Nigerians that wrote it? Please, I want to know.
Take Igbo, tell us. We go understand Igbo. Take Igbo, talk am.
People are not that. I am not saying that maybe the country is perfect though, but like not totally filled as people are claiming it to be. That's what I'm saying.
No. A country that cannot fit. They say Nigerian turn beggars. It didn't say it's turning beggar.
But I think
the language is. It didn't say Nigeria is turning beggar. Wait.
I'm saying about hardship, right? I talk about hardship. How the transport fare is too much. How it's too much for us. How we are suffering. I talk about it. But
Mary, you know, you were trying to cover the country's name, Nigeria, but in national paper they say Nigeria. That means it's worldwide. Though they are telling you that worldwide Nigeria turns beggar. Do you know like that?
We didn't say it's turning beggar. So if madam, you say
it's already there.
Yes.
We are there already.
You say we are on the edge, but Nigerian paper say
Nigeria turns
beggars. In Jesus' name.
Not you. I didn't write it. So I didn't write that paper.
Thank you.
I never put. I didn't even say anything in that paper.
The question still remains: is Nigeria a failed state? That's the question we need to know. It's a question we need to answer. Mary, listen, thank you, thank you, young people. We're going to go into the other segment of the show. Only that one has made our point. The question is left for me and you to seek for solution. That maybe that's when we come next week. That's what we'll be looking at. We'll be looking for solution. First, when you identify your problem and you are sincere about it, then you find solution to it. As we're talking, this young woman asked a question: should we go for military? Maybe military is not the best, but there has to be a solution. You understand? And then when we know that we have failed, then we can look for ways to come out. But if we think that we never fail because some people say they drive helicopter, then we are in problem. Because even the man riding a helicopter is not safe. He knows. Nobody is safe in the country. Dangote is not safe. Dangote misbehave, they go take him. There are some places Dangote not go waka enter. Who born you? You know, come out. People are hungry. And in a country like that, nobody is safe. Nigeria is nobody. No, I was interviewing a guest. He said the thing that is driving people out of the country today is the basic things, such as security. But I ask, how can you be safe if some people are hungry like this? That's what they say now. Nigerian people say Nigerian turn beggars. Matter end. Let's go to the third segment of the show because we're going to end at exactly. We have a few minutes to the show. Yeah, we young woman. Let's have patience. Run us through the last segment of the show. Patience, over to you.
Okay. We had a very interesting time. But now
I like to see this man face, so make I have patience with this one. I have patience. Who be this guy again?
It's our pastor, Pastor Jeremiah.
JJ.
Among everybody, I think I'll pick this man.
Pastor JJ. This Pastor JJ. Don't clap for her.
Why you choose to put
again? No, not be me. Not be that one. Not be this one. They sell.
You know, I think I saw a picture of Daddy Chris purchasing one of his products. Daddy Chris.
I was buying this product. I'll buy him. And they even the projector. If I know senior, I go punish him. No, tell me what he don't do again. Tell me what the bank I don't do again. Me I be late. When I go to, he can defeat Nigeria. You see, Baba say you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool everybody all the time. We've seen the light. Some of us have seen the light.
Yes.
Prophet the other name now motto. What did be your motto? Go on, daughter. Now you.
Yes. So the latest headline about Prophet Jeremiah is him selling rainbow that appears during the time of Noah, just like the headline is saying. So there's this light because Prophet Jeremiah has been selling a lot of things that even kind of triggered Very Dark Man to drag him because he has sold oil, and I heard that oil is the oil that Esau used in cooking porridge. Abis just said that he's in cooking porridge. You know, he has sold oil, he has sold water. He has sold a lion. There's what I saw, Lion of the Tribe of Judah, that he said a statue of a Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
He's really a good businessman.
He's a businessman. Yeah,
he's a good business.
So now he's selling a light, and this light is very common, a very long light, like that has different colors in it. And he was saying in a video that this light represents the rainbow that appeared during the time of Noah. That if you have this light in your house, it will do this for you, it will do that for you. So that's it's sparking.
This guy goes school at all. He goes school.
But I don't really like. I don't really like the mentality, right? That Nigerians are actually portraying it when it comes to church. I don't want us to start to grow into that level where we no longer believe in church. Because I saw one tweet online where somebody said, okay, if you have been given 50 million naira, right, what will you do with it? Will you open maybe a company or something like that? They call the kind of different investment that you should open. Somebody said, no, open a church in Lekki, then employ different pastors. Be paying them 250K monthly. The ones that have big English, that can speak big English, that can convince people that you make more.
Perform one miracle, self. You go perform miracle, Mary.
People
when they get no, you go invite these people come so that they go get
up. We have Christian Association of Nigeria.
Yes, okay, you make more money when you
one would expect that this organization,
yes,
you know, they would kind of regulate.
That is it.
These activities
that come out, yes. You know, they should know what is right, what speaks of the Bible, but I don't know.
No, you know, I have to give Nigerian government credit. There was a time, that time when I see young, when they increase your kilometer, they say, what is this? Somebody will never see before. You just want light. He say it's red. Somebody will, I tell no say na red. You never see before, you want red, you know blue, you know green. You understand? And the person never see before. Anyway, so that was the time. You know what the government did? Government banned them from preaching in our terrestrial television. That's why you cannot see these pastors preaching at NTA. If not, they buy the whole place before. They have to ban them from preaching there. That's why Nigerian pastors are not allowed to preach on normal television. The question you ask is, what is the Christian Federation doing? What are they doing to this kind of if you allow this kind of person to be shamed Christianity, then we need to put him where he belongs.
Then they allow Odumeje. If they can allow Odumeje, is it this one that is their problem?
This one is worse. Have you heard of the one where, because you know this particular pastor we're talking about now, he has a fish pond, a very large fish pond. He was selling his fish in the fish pond, and he was saying that if you buy his fish, that you would eat and you will not go hungry.
Can you imagine?
He has a fish pond, a very large fish pond.
I know. But that is this is.
A few minutes after he said that, he fell into the water. He was trying to feed the fish. So I wonder. He has so many people.
You know that sometimes I feel like these people are content creators. There are things that when they do, you understand? Just like what you said that the immediate time that is a man of God. That I know if he's a comedian.
Now this way is a man of God. Leave that one. That one, my guy.
In cases like this, we have eyes and we could
Thank
eat.
you.
We are not children in cases like this.
Exactly. And my daughter, for once, rather than glorifying or saying, let us be careful with what we say to them. Let us say it what it is so they can stop.
You know my only pain? Do you know my only pain in all these things? Do you know the people that put all their lives into these kind of churches? Poor people.
God bless you.
Poor people that believe that if I don't go to that altar and lie down, I will not receive money. Miracle money that they don't work for.
And miracle money will not come from there, for God's sake.
Poor people.
God will bless whatever you do. God will bless whatever you do. I believe in God. I know God has done a lot of things that I don't merit.
How can you not work and expect me?
God will never bless what you don't do. There's nowhere it is written in the Bible. In fact, the Bible will tell you faith without work, you are tempting God. And when faith meets work, it becomes a miracle. And we need to stop this. These guys, this pastor, no one. See the kind here when Pastor Chris, Pastor Chris, Pastor Chris said they only fry in hair. Guy man. And I said, Madam Boy, see all the
you know that there are a couple of times when they show this man, you see him, dashing people money. I don't know how he managed to make that.
No. I never they get followers.
It's really different products.
Even celebrities, you'll be dashing them money. Get, even though the money that they dash, you see it online. It's a public something. We don't know if they do anyone in secret.
Things that people sell, like for example, a candle that somebody might be selling 15 naira, 100 naira. He's selling it for $10,000. Most of his products are in dollars.
Have you?
Yes. When Very Dark Man.
And if there's nothing can we do, I'm telling you,
products
can we not do anything?
Are in dollars.
You see that can we never say anything about this man of God? They will not.
So let's hear from Chibuzo. Are you going to purchase the rainbow very soon?
Chibuzo look like who will buy Chibuzo.
You know, there's only something that they
Okay.
No, Chibuzo don't.
You want me to comment on?
Of course.
You want me to comment?
Believe in Christian, yeah.
You want me to comment, Sabi?
To hear your view, if you would like to have a rainbow.
Okay, my view. I don't have much to say concerning the man of God. You know, you've always known my stance concerning when it comes to men of God. Like the last time we talked about that the Adeboye when he apologized.
Yes.
I said that this Bible we have is accessible to everybody if you devote time to read the Bible. This Bible, there's nothing on earth. Even these things happening is in the Bible. It's just that if you've not seen it, you will not know. Even the Bible told us that be aware of false prophets because they have many ways of operating. But I'm not saying that this one is a false prophet. So I'm just
no, he's a man of God.
A new thing to us. Particularly me, is not a new thing. You understand? I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. You know what you want. You know what you're looking for. So if you know what you want, you know what you're looking for, you go for it. Nobody forced. He didn't force you to buy his miracle soap or miracle rainbow or whatever they are calling it. He never forced you. It's a matter of choice. That's what I have to say. I don't have to comment much about it.
For you, Chibuzo, it's a matter of choice. But for the country, it's a demonic act that can destroy destinies. You know, that's why government, why did government say, oh, you cannot sell certain things if it doesn't meet certain standard? Why do we have, in fact, the last one now, they said is, there's something you guys used to, your standard in Nigeria, in NAFDAC. The last one, he went to NAFDAC to even endorse it. That's why this boy dragged NAFDAC, dragged everybody. You understand? What I would say, why do we have NAFDAC? So that you cannot do anything you want. There should be a standard. When pastors begin to go to bed, when government go to bed with low-life pastors like these ones, they turn the country upside down. They change Christianity. We need to stop it. There must be CAF, like you rightly said, young lady. This association of Christians now need to caution this bagger.
They are not doing anything. They are not. And that increase because they are not taking actions. Things like this will continue to be in the increase.
Of course.
Different men of God will rise and say they are men of God. And continue
no, they call them different men of God. Different men will rise. Different demonic men will rise and they call themselves men of God. They are not men of God.
Then I don't know.
A man of God will show humility. Look at what Jesus Christ went through on earth.
I don't know what
went from places to places helping people.
I don't know
he
what
wasn't a quarreling wet. He had all the power to take everything. He wasn't interested. Do you know how much this guy have? Go and this is they don't make one kind of sacrifice.
You see when he's like giving out money, you understand, to people that maybe it's mostly people that have money that he dashes his own money. People that are already well to do, he will still give them millions of naira. I didn't even know that he was selling up to all these things. I thought it was only oil and water. I don't even know that even fish is among. Now rainbow.
Mary, don't know. Mary, the kind of I give you for this show. I must marry Mary to one of these guys. If anything, Mary, I know. Now you are going to say good now. Take new one.
Why is it that it's only the ones that are not good that you now come and shift to me? Is it the kind of one that I deserve?
No, not you deserve. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
I forgot to say that the stone that David used in killing Goliath.
How did he get it? It's not only one stone. How did he not get plenty to say?
Yeah,
they sell plenty stone.
Yes, he sells stones.
Oh my
stone
God.
David used in killing Goliath.
Now the stone David used in killing Goliath is supposed to be a one stone. So how comes he having multiple to sell? Did he okay?
He don't bless her now. Once he had touched her, he give her to you, you go take and kill many Goliath. But who are the Goliath we are killing?
That is the problem.
When I get Goliath, I don't know so many Goliath. Goliath don't die. Another Goliath, okay. Everybody gets
Well,
Goliath.
this mindset that everybody is your enemy. That's another thing I don't like about the practice. You understand? I don't know why we Christianity or we Christians shift from that aspect of always thinking that if I'm with you like this, I am my enemy. You understand? Everybody's your enemy. Everybody wants
and
to
if
kill.
You see what the Christians they do, you get one when I know here. If you see what did the guy do me, if you see her, you go to say no, say spin in man of it do.
That is it.
He was the most gentleman on earth. When money reach now, I look at I say, hey Papa, now you be this. Take make you go. In fact, what we see, Nigerians, maybe na hunger or na village life where would they come from? This guy must come from a very poor home. I swear. Anybody that is coming from a rich home will never behave like this.
Oh, he has made money. He has already made money.
No, but maybe you know why? If you look at the people stealing our money, they are mostly from poor home. Go and look at their history. Those ones that steal money quick today, they never see money before. So now opportunity, make them grab them. When we read the other paper, when we talk about other trending news, I even nothing will not see for this country. See Baba, see bros, bros, what happen? Will they support LP since? What happen now? Where they increase and they go? But can we really blame him?
Like we wouldn't know what is behind this.
No, I can't even blame him. Yes. A man that goes into a business will go there for business purposes. He wants to make profit. If the government cannot coordinate, or like Chibuzo said, if there's no price control, then we fail. What will this guy be doing what he's doing now if we still have Air Nigeria? Will he be able to say I'm increasing the price? Because Air Nigeria will be there to compete with him. But when government go to bed sleeping and the private man come to struggle, do you blame the private man for raising prices? The answer is no. I have nothing against the guy. I want to even encourage him to stay in line. Because another thing is he has to remain in business. It's not government that can always go and steal money to add to it. If his airline they're grounded, he will not be able to buy a new one. So whatever he needs to do to keep the airline alive, I'm going to support him. But bros, you self say the nation in your hand. Eh? When the whole children of Israel they one place, now one Moses now God sent. Maybe now you be the Moses of our time to come save us. We not get plane, they go home. When we there and I won't go home, I must make sure I go to Gatwick, go fly with your airline. So as they increase and make they do have sense so that we self will see the support you. Because we want to make sure we patronize you. This is the advantage here. We in UK, we choose to decide. Me, I will never fly any airline to Nigeria as long as there's air peace. They tell me say, no, they say, make I die there. You understand? But that's what they were doing to us during the time of Arik. You know what I did? I said I will continue to fly that airline until Arik, they come fail. Even them, I think Medvedev came, I followed them. We patronize our own. But as we patronize our own, make life easy for us too. Let's bring them very quickly back. So, now welcome, young women. We cannot blame this guy.
Our AEDC, they'll just be taking our light anyhow. I'm trying to even support this country and look at what they are doing.
No, I swear, if I don't marry you to NTA person,
I don't know if you can hear me because
I can hear you, Mary. You can hear me too.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you too, yes. I can hear you.
Okay, don't you know that Nigerians, they are career killers? They don't like progress. The politicians, if they see something that is progressing, they would like to kill that particular thing.
Yes,
that's the problem. They don't like to promote their own. They believe in patronizing others. You understand? But their own, they will kill their own. So Epis, if you like, let him double the amount times 5. So I'm supporting him. The man has tried now.
Yes,
a whole man that single-handedly during the crisis outside the country that Nigeria had, both footballers, xenophobia, and South Africa, is it not the same man?
He's the one that signed the same plane to go and bring them home.
Yes. Did they even support him in any way? When he declared his interest to fly from Lagos to London, look at the fight he faced. So we shouldn't even go there, Seth.
Exactly.
If you are talking anything about Ali Noyema, is by supporting him.
Yes.
The man has tried.
Agree.
Has tried a lot.
I'm just telling you that, hey, bros, you know what? Sometimes to those much is given, much is expected. Having said that, I'm still going to say to him, no one will care. You understand? Because when the whole country is on you, then God is going to even ask you to behave. God gave you resources, not for yourself, for the people. That's the thing I believe. Any money when God give me today, I know God will give it to me so that other people will benefit from it. God is not a mistake. God never made mistake once. God will pick on you, go look your heart, go give you money, make you take. If you not do it, you know. So God has blessed you so that you can bless Nigeria. That's all I have to say. And like Chibuzo said, this guy, when Nigerian footballers they somewhere, now they send aircraft, they go carry them come. You understand? His own aircraft too, for free. There's limit to what he can do. But doubling the price in this difficult time when Nigeria not get food, sure. Another case. Anyway, that is a topic for another day. Maybe we'll still do the last one because that boy, that musician, one on the corner.
Wala.
Wetin happen again? Wala. My baby mama.
I don't understand.
Portable has been dragging his wives. Portable he's known for doing that. He drags his wife. He doesn't even need to have issues with other celebrities before he will start trending. He and his family alone, they have their own group.
But he's trending even apart from his wife.
But how many wives Portable gets? I just say go carry one king wife when the late king wife. How many wives?
I did not touch her. It's after the king died though. Me, Portable, without somebody's wife. No, he was there. That yes, so he liked Bima, but he waited till the king died.
He wait for the Baba to go. I'm the bad guy. I like you. If you not take her, how you they go do it?
That man is dragging Portable for what he did. Then maybe Oyema will bring up the story of Monday because the story is still there and the picture and the video of the man is still there for what he did. That is even the one that has been everywhere at Portable's name. The guy is something else, honestly.
The truth is, Portable for me, Portable is just a young child who's still playing. You understand? He's not a bad boy. He's just that adolescent age, and he has so much energy. Sometimes.
Young child that is how many wives? Do you know how many wives Portable has? Like as young as he is, where he gathered them, I don't understand. I think
I like it too. Why if you not marry them, who go marry them? How can they be one wife? May marry as many as he can.
Funny enough, this particular baby mama of his, she's an actress. She always comes out to say something good about him. The last time she was trending when she was saying that if Portable does not kiss her before she sleeps, she will not be able to sleep. She always say good things about him. But when he have little issues, Portable will come to her comment section, say videos, he'll be saying different things about her. Like this one now, he was telling her how she came to meet a married man, to spoil his home and spoil his wife. He praises his wife, his first wife. He actually praises her more. But that doesn't dispute the fact that anytime they have issues, he also drag that one.
But he loves that one.
He loves that one.
You even tell other wives that you should respect this one. She's the first. On social media, you are carrying your marriage issues to come to social media.
Daddy Chris.
Yeah, my son.
Daddy Chris, my earpods is down. I'm not hearing you clearly like that, but I can still hear small. Yes, I thought you'll be talking about there's recent incident that happened where he beat one guy, almost killed him. That very dark man was dragging him. You understand? I thought that's what we'll be discussing. I don't know. I don't really know. Are you talking about him marrying another wife or what?
No, this woman, his wife, his baby mama. And this is a recent happening where he's dragging her. because he's known for dragging his wives.
Yes, everybody is dragging everybody.
Yes, he's known for dragging his wife. So this particular one now is trending right now. All the blogs are carrying it because he's dragging her, insulting her, in her comment section. You know. So I'm wondering.
Do you know? I want to let you know something. Do you know that some of these guys, some of them, these things they do is staged. They will call you and tell you, we want to do this thing, to get more attention. You know, sometimes when they don't have anything to offer, maybe they don't have song to sing, they would like to create one thing to make the public still know that they are still in existence. You understand? You understand? They will just call you baby or wifey, whatever. See what I want to do. Once you start doing such a thing, it's like that time they rumored that they wanted to impeach Mr. Babio. You understand? When they came to the house, he said all these things. Somebody that purported that story or something that make up that story was trying to generate traffic so that he will get more money, which is true. So some of these guys, these things they are not actually real. Unlike that time, they say he fought with Charles Okocha in a stage fight, boxing fight. That kind of thing, it can happen. Is he real? How can he even? You understand that kind of thing? They just made that. You know how much millions they made that particular time. Yeah, some of these things are not real. They are not true. They just make up the story for them to get attention. So I don't really put those things. Doesn't bother me. I don't think the one that was even the one that was trying to.
So can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yes.
If you become a public figure now, and you get married because of fame, would you always come out to insult your wife? You know, saying things like she gave birth for you because you are a star. Would you always, because of fame, if you are a normal person, like would a normal person always come out to drag all his baby mamas, insulting them?
Why is that his own pattern of?
Why is that his own?
I will answer you. I will answer you that question. Can I answer you?
Yes, of course.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. See, it's based on the individual. I think you know Yule Dochie.
Yes.
Do you know that there was a time him and his wife, Jude Austin, they were like trying to fight. He will carry his car. He will say, do like this and do like that. You know, they were just staging those things to get reactions. Yes. At the end of the day, they still laughed at us, Nigerians.
That's what we're saying.
Because they know that our weakness.
Those ones are not, you know, he cannot do that with his normal wife, you know, because she thinks normal. So that's what we're saying. It's only people that think abnormally that would come out and want to, because of fame, because they want to trend, to do something. People like
that is his life now. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You understand? That is his life. We've known him from the day one. You should know the person. They say by their fruit you shall know them. By now you should have known whom Portable is. You should have known whom he is.
Exactly. How can you shame a
shameless man?
Can you shame a shameless man? Is there anybody that can shame a shameless man? Someone that's not ashamed. He doesn't care what he does. And he's the one that can put up a certain character. And for me, he's a child. He's still trying to play his game. And I don't really care. The thing is, for young people, anyway, young people will see this as a trending issue. Because I'm more concerned, really, with Nigeria not having food to eat than to discuss Portable and how he live his miserable life with his miserable women. That's not the thing that I would be likely to discuss anyway. But that is on a good day. You know, guys, thank you very much for today. We've been here for more than close to 2 hours. We're getting to 1 hour 40 minutes, and that's a good place to round up. But let's quickly come back to who we are. Today, we came up with a very difficult question, and which arose a lot of emotion in the studio. If Nigeria is a failed state, according to Patience, Nigeria is at the edge. We are sitting there. We can just slide in, or we can come out. I like that. And Mary said, no. For political reasons, this is an international platform. We are not a failed state. After us, Nigeria and the concern, not the government concern. Why we only blaming government? That's a good side to know. But me, I'm supposed to be on the same side with Shibuzo. Of course, we're two men who don't give a damn right now. And we just said, okay, with the indices, with what we see, Nigeria is a failed state. Now, we're not dead. We failed. We might still be able to wake up from where we are. The question we'll be discussing next is, how do we come out of this? But perhaps this is not the day to discuss that, because I know if we go into that, we'll not be able to do anything today. So on a good day, I want to finally for my people to give their final submission. And I'm going to start with Shibuzo. Shibuzo, this is Nigeria. We've agreed that from your point of view, it's a failed state. What can we do now? I'm sure Shibuzo can hear me well.
I'm not sure I can hear you.
No. All right. So
what did you say about the Chris?
I said, what can we do now? Nigeria is failed already. What do we do?
What can we do? Okay. For me, we can do a lot as a country. We have the capacity. We have the people. If we can just leave whatever thing we call corruption, if you can just say, okay, enough is enough, we can do much more better. The same mouth that Mr. President Tinubu used that first day on his inauguration day and said that subsidy is gone. If we wake up the early morning of tomorrow and said subsidy is back, or fuel will be sold, or we will be selling fuel at the price of 20 naira, it will still stand. You understand? If we wake up tomorrow and said all our refineries, we will fix them, there's two ways about it. We are not going to do anything apart from refineries. We will get it right. It's just for him to, and those guiding him, those working with him, to just make the right decision. And I'm pleading with them, if they can help us as a country, yes. If they can help us. If we do well today, history will not forget him.
Exactly.
It's not going to be bad that he will finish his tenure and they will record him as the most fast, peaceful president Nigeria ever had.
Thank you.
Today we are talking about Yaradua. The little time he stayed there. Look at the level of impact he made in the country. So Tinubu still have so many chances. The chance is much. He's just starting. He can amend. Yes, he might, maybe from this day one he has gone wrong, but he can still amend his ways. If Tinubu start doing well today, Nigeria will praise him. I know Nigerians. They are not stupid. They know when somebody is doing good and when somebody is doing bad. So if they can listen to the masses, forget using the country's money and fighting each other, who wants to be number one and who wants to be number two, Nigeria will be better again. That's what I have to say.
You're blessed, son. Okay, Mary, because I'm going to end with Pat, with patience. So what do you say? Nigeria has not failed, but you said the government has failed us. What can we do?
I think you misunderstood me, but let me just leave it like that. What we can do is, I feel like we need to do more. We need to do more in terms of, at first, if we didn't actually vote the wrong people, we will not be here crying, we'll be here having this issue. It started with putting incompetent people in that place. It started with accepting their palliatives. It started with collecting those small money that cannot even stop you from being poor during the election process, right? During the election time. So if we can actually stand on our ground and say, this is what we want, right? And follow the INEC, bomber to bomber. Then we'll begin to put people that merit to be there. At the end of the day, even if we say the government should start working today, if we start looking into our infrastructure, schools and all of that, can we see to the fact that it started with the kind of people we elect? For me, I'm actually making my point towards election. Let's begin to think towards trying to put the right people there, right? That are not really rooted into corruption, that can actually have our interests in heart. A government filled with transparency and communication towards the betterment of Nigeria as a country.
Thank you very much. I like that. All right, that is a good submission. So, turn around from Tinubu. Now we should look at putting the right people in power so that we get the right thing. Patience. You asked the difficult question. No, should we go back to military? Should we ask them to come and help us? What is the solution in your book?
Well, I can't agree more with Mary. I feel like what she said is correct. We just have to, I think if we say voting, we just have to have a voice. We have to have one voice together. We have to stand our ground, especially, for example, starting with the election time. People that still go because of greediness to collect 5,000, one tuber of yam, just collect things to allow people influence your decisions because of peanuts that they give you. So I think people should just stand their ground and say, no, not again. Enough is enough. We've had so much. This money you want to give us is not going to sustain us for years. So if you don't do that, if you don't allow such behavior, at least when that person is on seat, you'll be able to point out a hand and question that person and tell the person to give you an account of how he plans to do this. But if you allow the little thing they are giving to you blind your eyes, corruption, even when they are doing the wrong thing, you'll not be able to call them out, corruption, because they bought you already. You allow them use such money to buy you. So I just think we just need to have a change of mentality.
I will not win election and go and be thanking some particular people that thank you that I won election. What did you do? How did you win it? If you know, I know I merited to win this election. Why did I win? And why did I have to start thanking some group of people? Why am I thanking them? Did they do anything to make me to be there? No, there are a lot of things.
Thank you very much. I think we won today. We won. At the end, we come to this beautiful conclusion. I was almost tempted to say, okay, maybe military is the solution, because military will give us a temporary solutions, but who will they be accountable to? If they come out today and they start doing well, they will only be working with their conscience. And we know conscience does not help us in the country. What we need is a structure that can help us. And what Mary just said, and what part I agree with, is if we vote, our vote is what that makes Tinubu to be there. Not the money Tinubu spend, not his connection, not this. So that when he's appointing people, he's going to appoint the right people, not because this person helped me to do this. He's doing it because these are the people he needs to work with. You understand? And if that is the case, we will have better people in government. And we'll be more effective in everything we do. So the final solution, I agree. We can come out of this phase state if we now start to vote the right people in office. Because that person that is in office, he knows that he's not owing anybody. The only person he's owing is us, the people. Because at the end of the day, he got in there with our money. Look at what is going on now today. You can't tell very dark man who he owes. He owes nobody. He owns the people. The only people very dark man want to please is the people. At the end of the day, you must have somebody you want to please. It's either you want to please the people, you want to please those who give you money to win the election. You understand? That is it. So Tinubu, with his people, with his cohort who help him to win the election, is pleasing them. And he's got the right to do so. That's because we took some 2 naira from him and voted wrongly. Tomorrow, when we want to vote, please, let us ignore. Let us take the pain like Jesus Christ died for us. Let's bear the pain and go there and vote the right person to rule us. No matter who that person is. If Tinubu had got in there now with his own mandate, without any influence, Tinubu will be working for us. Right now, Tinubu have some people he's pleasing. That's why he made sure somebody like this Senate president, because he was the first person to surrender for him. You understand? In return, you will be Senate president. If you see the primaries, these are how the sacrifices are being made. These are they dine with devil. I said I wanted to share one beautiful video. We'll do that on Monday. Asari Dokubo is ranting now. Ranting that he's going to join with the North. The country must be this. Baba, now you saying that Tinubu be the best. He said make mistake, but go and bury your mistake with your. Sometimes these guys They think a mockery of us.
And
But that's what is there. Tinubu being in bed with somebody like Asari, this is what we got. You know, Tinubu don't need Asari to become president. Baba, next time, you don't need Asari. Who Asari think is a god. Now he's coming to talk. Who is he? You're one Nigerian. Who are you speaking for? You're speaking for your pocket. Don't speak for your people. You understand? So we need to make sure the person there gets there by merit. So he can work for us. Now, Asari is expecting Tinubu to work for him. He's disappointed that Tinubu did not work for him. The appointment the thing is expecting didn't go there. He's angry. Tinubu, I can say, we make sure Akpabio remains Senate president because he was the first person to step down for him in the primaries. Fact. These are things I witnessed with my eyes. Tinubu will not give a damn who becomes Senate president, or he will make sure the right person becomes the Senate president when and only when he gets into the power without any favor from his people. So let us work towards that. I agree with that today. That would be a good place to end the show. Thank you very much, young women. And go and have a beautiful day. It's weekend. Have fun. Go to church on Sunday and pray. Until tomorrow, on Monday, when we'll be back here to rock the shoulder again and know what we're always going to fight, because the country deserves fight. And this uprising, you know what it does? It brings out the peace in us. You know, when the South African people were fighting and they were saying, "No, we want apartheid must go," it was one of that president then. One of the apartheid guys said the uprising will bring out the peace in us. When people come out to express themselves, the peace in us will come out. Because young people are not coming out to express it. Military should come out and threaten them. We should all come out and say something. And maybe a point will come, like we will not, during the next election, everybody will come and say, "No, enough is enough. We want the right person there." All of us will go there. We will not vote because the person is from my village. We will not vote because of what he can give to me. I will vote because if the country is good, it will affect me in the next future. I'm going to be old. In the UK, when you're old, you go to the home. There's no home when you die in Nigeria. If you go from Nigeria, you're on your own. Hungry will kill you. But here, when you are old, you go to the home. They will feed you till you die. They will give you medicine till you die. How about that? Is that not a better thing to work for than to steal money now when you're old? Or should have said the whole thing, sir? You want a better society, my people. That's why next week, we're going to cancel individualism and talk about how we can work together. We'll go back to the Tower of Babel again and how we can build Nigeria together. Thank you, young ladies. Stay out of trouble and God bless you. Bye for now.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. Srtv Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to Srtv Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious Srtv Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@superiortelevision.com. Srtv Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
Srtv. Innovative